Alrighty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 351, review time. And Stanley's not in here. He decided he wanted a warm bed instead of hanging out with me in my office, in my cold office, as temperatures plummet because our storm is over. We've had 3 feet of snow and half inch of ice. And now we get minus 30. So have a nice day. Welcome to the new year. All right, review time. Just a bunch of questions. How much did you make during the year? Tally up all of your revenue sources, whether you submitted to an anthology, made a little money that way, Amazon revenue, D2D, direct to digital revenue, Ingram Spark revenue, or direct to Kobo or Barnes & Noble or Apple. All those places they send you money. Consolidate all of that. And then look, how much did you spend? Me personally, I track every single day. Every item I spend, I have thousands of entries on a spreadsheet for my expenses, as well as my royalties, because I've got royalties coming in from, 20 different sources. So all of that, how does that work and integrate? And then I look and see, how much did I make? How much did I spend? Success. Let's look at the that delta, that difference between how much I spent and how much I made. That's profit. There you are. Cut and dry your profit. Now, that's also taxable, so you get to pay, in America, you get to pay Uncle Sam a certain portion of that. But hopefully it's big enough that you still have plenty left over. Even if you already spent it during the year, you still won't owe any extra. So that's it. Look at it from a very macro perspective. Was it a profitable year? And then you take a look at where do I want to go? What is your marketing plan to increase revenue? Because you increase revenue or you control your costs. That's the way you make money. And you can't say, well, I'm going to cut out marketing because I'm just not getting anything from it. You can't do that. All of the companies, right before they declare bankruptcy, they're cost cutting, they cut advertising, they cut marketing, and they go down in a hurry because now nobody knows their products are there. They were in financial trouble and they self-destruct. Advertising, that's one of the things if you're going down, you need to increase the spend, but you need to increase it smartly. So what's your marketing plan? The most important marketing plan you can have is getting your book in front of the right readers because you've got it out there. You probably got some good reviews and people liked your book. So how do you get more people like that? That's your marketing plan. And then you trickle it down. So it takes a lot of research. Where do these people hang out? Are they the Reader's Digest crowd? They look forward to getting that paper book every month. Well, then market in there. Put an ad in the back of Reader's Digest if that's your readership. So your marketing plan, get it in front of the right readership. Do your research. Don't just post on in the group and say, hey, where do I find this group of readers? Well, you wrote the book. Find those readers who are just like you. Find them. Search and then market to them. Hey, here's a cool book that might satisfy your entertainment or education needs. So, and then what's your spend plan? Maybe those $1,000 one-page ads are not primary or not premier. For me, more than happy to spend $1,000 on a BookBub featured deal because I always get my money back and then some. And most importantly, I get new readers. So where are your entry points into your books? What you want to do is you want to sell your backlist while introducing new books to new readers, because a new reader finds a new book and, hey, this is a great story. I love this. Oh, hey, he has more books. Let's go into the backlist. So there we are, CraigMartelle.com. Jump on there, take a look. A little bit for every little bit for anybody. Find it. Make sure you work it. And marketing isn't jumping in every Facebook group and saying, buy my book. That's the worst way to market. Where are the readers? Find those readers and hit them with a reasonable ad. So you need to have a one-liner for your book. A hitman with a conscience. Hey, enticing. Well, I hope it is. And that kind of thing, and it's worked fairly well. A cat and his human minions, another thing that has worked extremely well for marketing. What is your secondary marketing effort? And what I mean by this is, how are you bringing readers to you as opposed to putting your book in front of readers? this is where me building my newsletter, that is a constant effort, whether through giving a free book away or doing other giveaways, getting my books in front of people and adding them to my newsletter, adding them to my newsletter list, because that is something I control 100%. My newsletter. So all of those emails, I own those. Well, no, they own them. I just get a license to use. So those emails, and I can send out things to them saying, hey, what about this? Hey, read this snippet. Is this cool, or is this distracting, or is this bad? And let them know, and they'll let you know, and you bring them on board, and holy cow, look at that, a new reader that you can expose to your whole backlist to. That's cool. So a secondary effort, bring those readers to you. Primary effort, put your book in front of those readers. And then hopefully they come into you as part of the secondary effort as well. And then finally, are you on brand? Did you change something during the year where now all of a sudden you're not this way, you're this way? You went from blue hair to pink hair. Does it really make a difference? Are you still on brand? So this is where you take a look and make sure that you are, and make sure that you are moving forward. Go the right way. That helps you for your books. Don't go hog wild on one thing, go outside your comfort zone on political issues or something, and then all of a sudden you want to come back in and say, hey, oh, by the way, that issue's dead now. Let's go back to looking at my books. No, internet never forgets. So don't go off brand. Whatever your brand is, stick to it, and make sure you're sticking to it, and then stay with it going forward. Alrighty then, if you need little tweaks, you can do that. So, how much did you make? How much did you spend? What's your marketing plan moving forward to increase sales? Are you controlling your spend? And what's your secondary marketing plan? Are you bringing readers to you as opposed to putting your book in front of readers and hoping that it's enticing and they pick up your book and then join you on your journey as an author? All right, there we are. Peace, fellow humans, and Happy New Year. Today's 31st of December for people who watch whenever. But that's it. You can always review your business and make sure that you're on track and you keep doing better. Peace, fellow humans.